Welcome to Wingfoilers for a look at our new Axis Blast Wingfoil boards. Rob and I have just bought new Axis Blast boards, and we thought that some of you may be interested to hear our impressions of our new boards. Bit of background about myself. I'm 87 kilos, I'm in my late 60s, and would describe myself as an early intermediate wingfoiler.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm in my mid-50s, I'm 95 kilos, and I'd also describe myself as an early intermediate wingfoiler. On their website, Axis described the blast as having a narrower outline and a longer length, are quick to take off.
I bought the 85 litre board. The board is 5 foot 4 inches long and it's 22 inches wide. My board weighs 5.5 kilograms and is about 5.5 inches thick.
I bought the 95 litre board, which is 5 foot 5 long and 23 inches wide. My board weighs in at 6 kilos and it's a little bit thicker than the 85 litre.
I've been riding a 95 litre Axis Froth. That board is shorter at 5.2 and 26.5 inches wide. The board weighs 7.2 kilograms. So the blast is not much longer, but is substantially narrower and wider. And my biggest worry was going onto a smaller board that when climbing up on it, the foil can touch the bottom, and but the board being only 5.5 kilograms, I find the 85 litre still floats me well. Finding that I'm only going to walk out a little bit further and I'm able to climb up without touching the bottom with the foil.
I was attracted to the board because it was narrower, which would seem that it would actually get up and plane earlier like a mid-length, but not being as long as a mid-length and being perhaps a little bit more sporty by being shorter. I had found when using the board that it's incredible the way it can get up and plane earlier than, say, my previous board, which was a Fanatic early design with a very flat bottom. Looking at the bottom of this board, I'm amazed at how it's got the parallel chines on the bottom, a double concave coming in at the entry, and it seems to want to get up and plane very early. I'm very impressed with how early it will get up, even with a smooth board.
Yeah, I mostly only sail in 10 knots of wind. Like in our area, we quite often get those weeks on end where it's only 10 knots. So I'm finding the board really good. Like the other day I was out, as you can see in these videos, both Rob and I were out and look at the water. It's only like 8 to 10 knots, and we were able to get up on like a small gust, and once you're up on the foil, with our HPS 1050s, we could just glide around for ever until we fell off, of course.
So Glenn, would you recommend this board to a friend to buy?
Oh yeah, I can't see anything wrong with the board. Like I'm quite amazed with it. Like so far, Rob and I have been out on our boards about 3 times now, and as I said, every day it's look at the water now. Like it's less than 10 knots, and we're just gliding around. The water's really smooth. Not sure how I'll go in some really choppy water. Because the board's so narrow, I find it a little bit hard. Even on the wide board, I find it a lot harder on the choppy water. But so far, we've had it out on this really smooth water, and it's just so easy to get up and fly in.
Or even I had to go at your 85 litre, and I found it incredibly easy to get going. I went for the 95 because on the 85, when it gets really light and there's no forward movement for the board, I tend to sink it and can get trapped out on the water. But I was amazed at your 85 litre, how quickly it get going. I actually feel that in the right conditions it actually gets going earlier than the 95. I think that's due to the narrower width.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And it feels quite sporty compared to the 95 being that little bit narrower. The other thing too with that bottom shape, touchdowns are a breeze. Being a bit narrower, it doesn't grab the water like a wider board would. So very impressed with that. Turning as well, being a little bit narrower, assists you that you don't catch the rail when you turn around. So all in all, very happy with the board.
Yeah, I have a little bit of trouble with the first couple of days. I had a little bit of trouble adjusting to the narrow board. Like there's not as much room to put move your feet around and that. But yeah, it's after about 3 days, Rob and I found that the board's a joy. Yeah.
So we had nothing to do with Access. We bought these boards ourselves, but we're very happy with them. And if you like our review on the board, quite happy to do some reviews on other gear that we've got. Maybe some of our foils, our wings and that sort of thing. So let Boom Buster know if you like that idea, and we can do some more reviews for it.
Yeah, thanks Rob. And yeah, we'd like to mention too, we both bought our boards at SurfX on the Gold Coast, and they helped us out on a good price. So yeah, feel free to in the comments to ask me any questions. Thank you.